Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Group 17, Department of Insurance, and we're talking about crafting brief messages. Next slide, please. Okay, what is brief messages or what is a brief message? It's like passing across short and brief and precise message to the audience, to the public, or to a person. And such message can be passed across through text, through telephone calls, through voice message, and the likes. And we have categories of brief message, and they include number one, the routine message. The routine message, like these are messages we send on a daily basis to people in form of emails, call, or traditional memos. And the next on the list is called positive message. Positive message is more like message that you send to wish good news or pleasantries to others. And the third one is negative message, and the last is persuasive message.
Electronic media for business communication. Electronic communication can be achieved by finding the right tool for communication. Social media are not the only option available for business communication. Of course, individuals and companies have a broad range of options for sending brief messages. This includes social networking information and media sharing sites, email, instant messages, text messages, blogging, microblogging, and podcasting. Compositional modes for electronic media. 1. Conversations, comments and critiques, orientations, summaries, reference materials, narrative, teasers, status updates and announcements, lastly, tutorials.
How to create content on social media. 1. Remember it's a conversation, not a lecture or a sales pitch. 2. Write informally but not carelessly. 3. Create concise, specific, and informative headlines. 4. Get involved and stay involved. 5. If you need to promote something, do so indirectly. 6. Be transparent and honest. 7. Think before you post. Next slide. Social network information and media sharing sites. Social networks are online services that enable individual and organizational members to form connections and share information, e.g., Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. How companies and business professionals can use information and media sharing websites. 1. Social networks. 2. User-generated content sites. 3. Community question and answer sites. 4. Community participation websites.
I'll be speaking on the evolving role of email in business communication and how to adapt the three-step writing process to email. What is email? Email is vision of business information and it has a highly effective communication tools. It has compelling advantages. One, it is universal in nature. Two, it is the best medium for many private short to medium length messages, and it has emails non-instantaneous nature is a advantage which when used properly. How they adapt the three-step writing process to email messages are: firstly, planning email messages. First of all, make sure your messages are not too long, and spend a moment or two on the message planning tasks, which are analyzing the situation, gathering necessary information for your readers, and organizing your message. Please, next slide. Second, write email message. Make sure your subject line is informative and compelling. Do more than just describe or classify your message. Thirdly, we have completing email message. Take a few moments to revise and proofread your message before you send it. Might save some hours of headaches and damage control, and also lean in favor of simplicity.
Instant messaging and text messaging. Instant messaging technology is a type of online chat allowing real-time text transmission over the internet from one computer network to another. Messaging are typically transmitted between two or more parties. So text messaging. Text message, the term originally referred to as SMS, which is short message service. Text messages are used for personal, family, government, and non-governmental purpose.
I'll be talking about the futures in instant messages. We are talking about an emoji. An emoji is a pictogram, logogram, ideogram, or smiley embedded in text and used in electronic messages and web pages. The primary function of emoji is to fill in emotional cues. otherwise missing from typed conversations. Primary function of emoji is to fill in emotional cues, otherwise missing from typed conversations. Examples of emojis are laughing emoji, the smiley emoji, we have the love emoji, and other kinds of emojis. Chatbots. Chatbots are computer programs that are capable of maintaining a conversation.
Benefits of text messaging. Text messaging is universal. Everyone has a phone number. You can schedule and automate text messages. Text messaging is nearly instant. Limitations of messaging. Text marketing allows you to share images, but you're limited to a single file. Texts are limited to 160 to 300 characters. Text messaging costs per messages. Contact needs to opt in to receive messages.
Bloggings and microbloggings. Blogs are potential solutions. Whenever you have a continuous streaming of information to share to an online audience, and particularly when you want them to respond, here are so many ways businesses are using blogs for internal and external communications. One, anchoring the social media presence, project management and team communications, company news, customer support, public relations, and media relations. The three process of successful blogging: plan. Before you can launch a blog, make sure you have a clear understanding of your target audience, the purpose of your blog, the scope of subjects you want to cover. Then number two, write. Write in comfortable personal styles. It should have compelling headlines. Blog content needs to be interesting. Finally, complete. Complete blog post is quite easy. Completing blog post is quite easy. Evaluate the content and reading the ability. Proofread to correct your errors. Post using any plugin system tools for doing so, or use tagging features to make posts easy to find.
We'll be talking about understanding the business application of microblogging. What is a microblog? A microblog is a variation of on blogging in which messages are sharply restricted to specific character counts. Now, Twitter is best known for this system, although many other exist. Um, Microblogs are frequently known for providing companies updates, offering coupons and notice of sales, presenting tips on product usage, sharing relevant and interesting information from experts, and many more. Commonly used Twitter features are the hashtags to tag tweets by subjects and retweeting their content. So
Podcasting is the process of recording audio or video files and distributing them online via RSS subscription, the same way blogs are automatically fed to subscribers. It combines the media richness of audio and visual communication along with the convenience of portability. Understanding the business application of podcasting. This includes replacing existing video and audio messages such as one-way teleconferences. Secondly, creating employee training materials. Thirdly, replacing marketing brokers with video podcasts, demonstrating new products in action. And lastly, offering video tours of companies to attract new recruits. The next slide. Adapting the three-step process for successful podcast. This includes planning, writing, and completing. Under planning, you need to analyze, gather, and organize your information. Secondly, determine the type of podcast you want to create. Under writing, do not ramble. Secondly, plan out what you will say ahead of time. Under completing, revise and practice ahead of recording. So one of the attractive feature of podcasting is the conversational person-to-person feel of recording. So unless you need to speak word for word, speaking from an outline or notes is best preferred to speaking from a prepared script. Thank you for listening.